live.
Red Bull. Dick, have a look, that should be, man.
To the right, man. Congratulations.
Cheers. Look at that, man.
Cheers. See there, what's going on?
We're out in London Bridge.
London Bridge.
Come in, man.
We're in London Bridge.
This is the man. Yeah, come in if you're hard enough to do
Let
that.
Raj tell the story.
Alright.
Okay, we have a story to tell you. Story time.
Oh, look at that. That looks like a giant dildo.
Yeah. Talking of dildos.
I am.
So, how many? Wait until more people turn up. How many people are on there right now?
9,500.
Oh, it's on live. Yeah, my expectations are too high, man.
Yeah, delayed there. Yeah, you know what.
Oh, there's no one. It doesn't matter. We're still stars, man. Doesn't matter if no one's looking. Run me that pussy out. Football, Rodney. I dare you to turn up, man. Putty that. You don't have to freaking pummel your head in here with one finger. Huh? You see this bottle? Where do you think it's gonna go?
Straight over someone's head, they
Yeah, football. You goddamn freaking crackhead IRA putty that.
He's laughing, he knows it's true.
Who's that? Oh, you can hear it. Yeah, we're in London Bridge, bitches. We're in London Bridge. How are you gonna deal with this?
Turn the volume down.
Shut your fucking mouth, Banksy.
Well, wait. I have to say, today, like, let's just say Jupiter, knows how to entertain. Yeah, we haven't. We'll wait until more people come, man. Shots fired.
9 people.
Yeah, not enough people. You have to wait. Yeah, we have to wait. But all I'll say is toilet gate is now going to be. You know, you have all the party gate. You have water gate. Now toilet gate, and you'll understand. Hashtag toilet gate.
Party gate.
Yeah, party gate. You name it. Boris Johnson ain't got nothing on this, man. I'm telling you now. We were mistreated at toilet. What can you expect from the most? Is that we like the freaking the X-Men of the YouTube street. Look at us. Yeah. Obviously I'm Wolverine. But who wants to be the rest of them, man?
I'll be Sidhu Musiwala.
Sidhu Musiwala, R.I.P. man.
Is that actually a superhero?
No, he's a singer that was killed. He was killed in Punjab, man.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, he was shot in it, man. Shot. R.I.P. man.
What happened there?
He murdered.
You want to get
Murder.
Come on.
Hey, look at this guy, man. Security. And where's the other dude? The UN ambassador. Come here, like, save the day. Save the day. He's live.
Come stand here.
No, he's too scared. You don't want to come on it. I'm going to say something, yeah?
You're the weakest link. Go there, boy.
Can I just say something, yeah? For 20 minutes, yeah, we were banned from using a toilet in this pub. I'm not joking.
Personally, I would ban Raj from using the toilet 24 hours.
No, I would as well. You see the state of what I've left there.
Yeah, you can't piss in a hole.
Yeah, right. Unfortunately, does not have the ability.
Not yet. I went to the toilet, yeah.
When you film, I don't think they want you to film.
Why not?
But they can't stop you here.
Yeah.
We're not even recording them. We're not recording that one.
It just does. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
So basically, Raj can't piss in the toilet. Is that right?
Huh? Yeah, I had to leave the.
Okay, I actually, as everybody knows, Money's into talking here. I've got a crime to report. I went to the bar and I said, "Can I order some bubbly?" The only options they gave me was Prosecco and Cava, and we had to drink Prosecco.
And I want my pink gin.
And Jupiter drinks pink gin like a fucking horse. Right.
Woman can drink. We have
Spectre, she can drink like there's no tomorrow, but she can't drink.
At least it's not like a fish.
Yeah.
Now I have to give the mic to her.
Yeah. I don't know why he's being so rude. Honestly, I'm a lady. I'm a lady,
She's a
don't you
lady.
know?
Oh, that's not fair. You've got a companionship.
That's support. So therefore, we cannot give the mic to Jupiter. We can't give the mic to Jupiter or Hector because they're support.
Therefore, let's leave it with money.
Just like,
Well,
I can't help it if you need cows, don't want to find someone.
okay. Banksy just called me a packy and pulled the mic away.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's a lie.
Over to right.
Hey, go back to me. Let me just.
I've just got that actual.
You know I'm the star. I'm the star here, man. The star is born. Yeah, obviously. It's my night, and I'm sober as anything.
I've got a question.
But I'll tell you something. Here. These guys are gonna like making me go to drink. I'm not gonna do it.
I've got a question for you.
What's it gonna be? We're talking about cock or something like that.
What's the difference between ET and a puppy?
That's gonna be, man. Dude, they're gonna freaking clip that, man. Oh my god. Why would you do that?
Dude, Jupiter answered that perfectly. Jupiter answered that perfectly on the on the podcast. Come on, Raj, what's the difference between ET and a packy?
You know security.
I am not saying nothing, and I'm not saying nothing.
Security's
Oh
watching.
god, man. Oh god. I do not agree with what Manny's saying. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing.
It's a question. Do you know the answer or not?
I am pleading the fifth, and I will say. Oh, good.
ET went home.
God, oh god. You know they're gonna freaking run with this, son. But Manny don't care, though. Manny don't care. Yeah.
Okay. No, wait. I don't.
I think.
Okay,
someone take a mic away from him, man.
Okay, so I care not. Oh, all of a sudden Jupiter's got a personality.
Oh, did he?
Oh, okay, apparently Banksy and Jupiter have decided whether.
Was it before we came? Yeah, he was drinking way before.
Oh, let's talk about some more.
No, I met him at 4:45. And what did you have originally?
Big up Hector. Hector's like me, you don't give a fuck.
Oh god, this stream's gonna go that bad. It's not gonna end well.
Drink.
Oh no, man.
Fortunately, I don't drink. This is not going to end well, people. this made well. It will end well. This is almost a career end of this one.
Listen, people, Raj has got an exclusive from his perspective, but we can't tell you because we've got security watching us.
We'll do it when we're on a stream. Like we'll tell the story on Jupiter's
We
exclusive.
tell the truth.
Because we don't know what he's referring to, is it?
No, we have built bridges with everybody. We are not burning bridges now.
We've shaken hands and we've hugged it out.
Knocked it out. And now everyone's in a hunky-dory. Everyone's, in a great mood. We don't want to dampen it by my version of the events. Because it could be biased, let's just say it. Because, obviously I get with these guys.
I'm not kidding. Going to a pub having a couple of drinks with these is not as easy as you think. It's not just a regular shit. It's not. You just don't walk into a pub with Jupiter and Hector and these lot and just order regular drinks and just sit down and have a drink.
Everything you expect here of meeting up with Jupiter is whatever you expected to happen happened. That's it.
Times 10.
Times 10.
And Raj has the footage.
Unfortunately, we can't say nothing at the moment.
Exclusive. And Banksy and Manny, they were pussy holes.
Yeah, sure. So I put it out. In other
Banksy's mangina come out.
In other words, we're not racist. Yeah,
Quietly, you're correct.
Dude,
You were right, Jupiter.
I was sitting there as a kind of like an observer, like in a UN. Like just sitting there observing.
Like, fuck you, Jupiter, because I actually went in there to try to sort that shit out. But if you can't respect that, then fuck you. Yeah,
No,
just
I respect
You
you.
know,
yeah.
No, but seriously,
This it was a shit show.
they didn't know.
You know what happened, yeah? And we won't go to the full story, but Manny,
But you two didn't have the full.
Manny, you know, this is going to sound a bit confusing, yeah? But something happened, and then Manny was like, I'm going to save the day. He went in there, and he come back with his tail between his legs.
But look, I didn't realise that you can't pay your way through everything. I'm used to that shit.
Seriously though, because I haven't asked you this. What did you go in there and say?
So
He put money on the table.
no, so I just I went to the lady. I said, look, I'm sorry about the misunderstanding. That was the general gist of it. You know, are we okay to use the loos? And she kind of said no, and
She told you no as well.
no, I knew. No, but
We all got banned from the toilet.
no, but it was we were banned.
The whole table was banned. Yeah, I'm not joking. For 20 minutes.
Hector, we were banned collectively, not just you principally. Right. So this is why I asked, and there was no clarity in their decision making, and I came back out and I said, guys, what's going on? And then the lady came out with another gentleman, and then they explained, and then we all made friends, and then we all exchanged numbers, and apparently she's coming over to Banksy's house tonight.
No, she's not. It's not happening. That is a watch out.
Guess what? There's gonna be a first.
See the woman and his hair.
Amber Heard, Johnny Heard. Johnny Depp part 2. Watch out for this shit. It's coming now.
No, seriously, underneath all this though, there is a serious story, right? Of bigotry and racism, and when Raj gets to tell it,
No, let's just say that's all resolved. You don't want it to get too.
yeah, it's resolved now.
I want to use the toilet.
No, it's resolved now. But when you actually tell the story from top to bottom, what you observed, I want you to be truthful.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a book on it as well.
The memoir of a night at the pub. Coming out soon.
Memoirs of Toilet Gate. Toilet Gate.
My night at Toilet Gate.
Banksy, on a more serious note, are you telling me 1, 2, 3 of you got banned as well?
None of us
No, we all got banned at one point.
No, hold on. Why? Yeah, what happened?
They said that we weren't welcome to use the toilets, right? Because,
Even though we've had whatever in front of us.
yeah. And I said, stuff it up your arse then. We'll go somewhere else.
But then the lady came out, and then there was some conversation, misunderstandings, and you know, and then things got better.
You're joking, man. Yeah.
You know the Ghanaian guy you spoke to earlier?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that guy then knows her, and he was the one that resolved it? The Ghanaian.
No. You see the irony of it all. When she called for, hold on.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of like a.
No, hold on. When she called out, and I was like, you know what, can't be bothered. Let me as well.
Do you know what, Raj? When you do this properly, let him talk properly what he felt.
Yeah.
We'll do it on your channel.
Yeah, what he felt.
I think there should be
Because the whole incident was actually, there does
crazy.
need to be spoken about.
Yeah.
Even though we're laughing,
No.
Okay, guys, there will be other streams where there will be other.
I have to move on to another pub so we can talk about this.
Potentially, yes. We may do another. Like, we may carry the
Over there.
It doesn't matter. The difference is the carver is £10 more dearer. That's the only difference.
Oh, we can kind of go over it now. So let's just say quickly, just a quick before they come back here. I'm a hostage. I'm being held here. I can't say nothing about toilet gate because they're watching us. Basically, we got banned from using the toilet. 5 of us, yeah.
You know.
No. I'm fine.
I'm gonna drink.
I still got this Coke and the freaking Red Bull. I don't. When you don't. Coke and the Red Bull, man.
Okay. When he has that Red Bull, mate, we're all in trouble.
Yeah, I've had 3 Red Bulls already, man.
Do you know what's in there?
Probably tea frotting.
All semen.
Dude, look what I got my own. Look what I got my own straw. I got my own straw.
Fuck him.
Is he driving?
No, fuck him.
Huh? Leave it.
Get the lemonade, mate.
Make it a double. I have to tolerate that woman in there.
Oh no, let's give it for. Dude, what if she's watching a live stream and she's hearing you?
Oh yeah, I gotta give. Okay, guys, pass the mic.
Yeah, so. Alright, they're all gone now.
Listen, I've forgiven, but I haven't forgotten. Don't fuck.
Hey, who's talking though? Hey, can you read the comments out? I can't see the comments, man. Who's saying what? I want to have a look, man. What Puddy does on there? Huh? For do?
Right.
Turn up, man. London Bridge right now. I'm sober.
Let me just ask you one truthful question. What you witnessed and what you see, was it bigotry?
I would say there was a form of bigotry. I wouldn't call it racism, but there was an underlying kind of like, let's say stereotyping, I think, made.
Do you think originally it was racism?
Definitely.
I think it's stereotyping.
Definitely. What she done was wrong. And 'cause I
But it's all been resolved though at the moment. Yeah. But we can talk about it.
I've got to give the woman props for coming and sorting it out. And I've got to give the props for her coming and sorting it out. And you've got
There's a movie made about it.
you've got the footage of that. Shut up.
I got the footage. I'm such a sneaky little.
Should have had the footage of where I went fucking Garrity.
No. I wasn't expecting it. Like I should have realised when you meet up with you.
You should have seen you missed this.
I saw you walking outside. I was like, what? Let me just say, yeah.
This is the bit you missed.
Exactly what you think Jupiter's like, yeah, is like what she's like.
Banksy and Manny turning round with the drinks, seeing me going absolutely fucking Garrity at the place.
Dude, they look like EastEnders. All right, saying, mate. Yeah, come out of here, mate.
Did anyone else say anything, Manny, though? All the people sitting in there, did anyone say anything?
I wish I had that on camera, man.
Corner kind of trained, right? Because you have to be some kind of level public speaker. No, you do. You have to remember. It's not something easy that you can switch into unless you can't. It's not very It's not something that you can easily switch into.
You actually give the full facts and you break it down. And maybe we should do it on Speaker's Corner online.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, no, whatever. It's all good. Whether it's your channel or Speaker's Corner online or other channel, but mine. If it true that Go Speaker's Corner came around to yours with a blowjob.
Go Speaker's Corner, yeah. He come round dressed as a gimp, yeah, and he got ruined by a putter. Yeah, I got my dog to do doggy style Puddy that. Oh, he's the only man to be scared of fighting me. Look at me. You're scared to come over and fight me. When you set the boxing match.
When are you going to marry Go Speaker's Corner? But let's go back to the... Okay, so let's go back...
You can go to a pub.
You are going to be drinking because when we're pissed enough, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. We're going to hold you down. We're going to force you to drink. And then when you're out of your head, you're going to take
lemonade
and wrap it from fucking London Bridge all the way down to fucking Old Kent Road.
Yeah, listen here, man. Only Red Bull and Coke, yeah? None of you lot, I've decided not to drink. But you can still go to a pub and enjoy yourself.
He drinks full sperm.
Oh God.
And I just want to say, only lemonade and several large quantities of gin.
Look at this guy, man. He's proper bling. He's getting all the high end stuff out, man.
And everybody
You're still
Yeah, sorry.
Jupiter lost 5 kg in 4 days.
Big up Jupiter, big up Jupiter. Rat-a-tat-tat, and him.
With his beard.
I lost 5 kg.
Banksy, how small is your cock?
How small is what?
Your cock.
Yeah. Still bigger than yours. on my smallest day, still 2 inches bigger than Manny's.
Okay. Who bought this round?
Thank you, Hector.
Big up Hector. Best round. Thank you very much. And you ain't fucking having any.
Raj, you're a truth speaker, yeah?
I tried to be
Well,
On camera as I am in real life.
in real life, man. Trust me.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not saying that the camera adds something, but hey, oh God, oh yeah, man. No, let me touch it. Okay. Right. It just looks way better.
Think of it as those speakers. Think of it as those speakers corner.
If you want to do that, you need to do this. A circumcised freaking the lulla circumcised. Yeah.
Let me help you. It's Trulla.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna truce to that putty da. Hey Trulla, I'm here, man. I'm here, Trulla.
Do you have to get back to?
Baker Street.
Oh, okay.
On the main lines. Yeah, they're fine.
Down the road, man.
Baker Street, you can come back to mine. It's a strip bar all night.
Wife know? Does your wife know?
No, wrong question. Does my wife? Hector's a gangster. Yeah, shut your fucking mouth, Raj.
In my ear. He's right in my ear. Yeah, I know. And I can't even say nothing to him.
Do you know the other week I did Danny Cinder, right? He was interviewing someone. I'm not going to say who, right? And a lot of people didn't like it. What he did and what he said. He knows what interview it was. And they went, well, he had eye makeup on anyway. He had eyeshadow.
Cinder.
Yeah, he didn't, but they started saying that, yeah.
Gentlemen, lady and gentlemen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make. Hold on. I'm gonna make another attempt to go to the toilet.
She does it this time. I'm smashing the windows. Hector.
Hassan, big up Hassan.
Any problem this
Hassan's in the chat. Hold on, big up Hassan, man.
Big up after.
You were supposed to be here today, you couldn't make it. You're here in spirit. And when he comes back, we say mission accomplished if he comes back.
Big up Hassan.
Yeah, big up Hassan, you man. You're supposed to be here today. Freedom for buttons, your freedom. He got the VIP treatment. Bloody hell.
He opened the door for him as well.
Oh, someone said you hope Hector hangs up in bed with you. Buddy, man, crazy.
That's some kinky shit.
I am the only sober one. I'm not drinking. I'm only drinking Red Bulls, man. Red Bulls all night. That's it.
No way. I don't do sharing.
Oh, okay.
And believe me, I will make sure I don't do sharing.
Look at Party Pooper over here.
I'm not drinking.
I made your night.
Hey.
We went to get a drink. You turned round and everything.
And an entire.
Yes, Irish flame. I am the only sober one.
Are you EastEnders? Huh?
I am drinking.
Okay.
Do you know what though, baby? Do you know what was funny, right? I was too angry at the time, but your face, you were like, what the fuck? She showed us right up.
Yeah, at the beginning I was like, wow, this is going to turn into a right shit show. I thought we'd have to go to another pub or anything. But it's worked out well, man. I think it's a nice little towel to tell. Little titty-tattle pal.
My mother is going to be very proud.
Oh, Angel Moon's there as well. Big Angel Moon. Victoria West.
Got to use the toilet.
You give us a speech about
I got to use the toilet.
We have now confirmed that Hector has managed to use a toilet successfully. Huh?
Not anymore.
Are we? Is anyone?
No one was killed.
I don't think so. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Exclusive. You had a hold on. I heard you had VIP kind of escort. Did they hold your Lula too?
Yeah, with the door open.
Sorry, what's the question? No, they did not. No.
Yeah, security to go there. Yeah, the security to go there. Hey, freedom for putting you paddy there.
Joanna, the security opened the door and went right on, bro.
Like a VIP trip to the toilets. Big up.
Yeah. Red carpet reception I was given.
So it all ended well. We got a nice kind of round circle. Toilet?
No. I don't think anyone else.
She's a lady.
Listen,
She's a lady.
in all seriousness, I'm holding it because when we leave, I'm going to piss on the bar.
You got to you mean all of us have been banned and then use it.
We were, but we're now unbanned.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, no, this is an exclusive, yeah. We've been telling everyone that we got banned because of it was banned because Banksy defecated on the floor. And he was kicked out for it. Yeah, the exclusive, yeah, that was the real.
Trying to cover it up, man.
That's the real truth.
I said, hey, what you doing, man? Long time no see. It's been freaking ages, man. वापस आ गया हूँ ना? Where did you travel to? Did you go to India? What did you do? Nah, we're too old for the nightclub, man. I know if I look here, I'm actually 47.
Exactly.
I'm 47. I know what you are. Yeah, I know. They want us to go out clubbing, innit?
Oh my God, but this is good. This is entertaining. Your face was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. We're going to have to go to another pub.
Yeah, but the thing is, look, I'm from Leeds, so when growing up,
You, sorry to hear that.
So when
there was real
hardcore racism, I've had boxers and pit bull dogs set on me, like Dobermans, right? So it was hard, and I'm talking about I was just in primary school, like a very young age.
Primary school?
Yeah.
But no, let me ask you a serious question.
No, but the thing is, I just want to make one thing very clear, and this is what I always say, is like some of the worst racism I've ever faced was obviously by white people, right? But some of the most kindness I've ever seen and faced is by white people. And I'll tell you one thing, that by the time I got into my late teens, had it not been by a certain white gentleman, I'd be like in a position, I'd be thinking like all white people are so racist. And that chap's name was John, and I wrote him a letter, and I thanked him personally. And I'm not. It is, yeah. No, but not.
Oh, man. Yeah, everyone's saying
You're off camera.
He's so
Just zoom in.
No, but you know.
So I'm gonna give you the mic. So my point was like, so I faced the worst racism, and I've received the best kindness from the same type of people, and that's why I receive online so much ridicule. Is like, sorry, what are the things that they say to us? Like we're coconuts and and all that stuff. But you know, I can never falsify the people that helped me and people that kind of stood by me, because if I was to do that, then I would be ridiculing humanity. At the end of the day, I mean, look at us. We got black, white, whatever the fuck you are. Okay, I'm joking. Okay,
I fit in a category.
yeah, yeah, no, I apologize. Black, white, Middle East, yeah. My point is like this is humanity, right? I'm gonna hand it over to you.
No, what I wanted to say. Yeah, you take it. Huh? Oh, God! How many did he have before we got here?
Shut your mouth.
People, right? But I call it out on either side whenever I see it. And there's a question I wanted to ask you three, in all seriousness, especially Raj, because he watched it from beginning to end, right? And he knows it wasn't
It's still an exclusive.
No, hold on, it wasn't instigated by me. Raj, in all honesty, right, from what you see tonight, do you think that I would be the kind of person that would actually call my own children, right, that are melanated, the M-word? Seriously, because that's what they say out there.
Those people are idiots. Huh? They're all fuddoos and puttidas. You know how we're outside right now, chilling out in London, the greatest city in the world. Well, you're home, you're mutmaring 24/7 and getting a dude up your butt. Huh? You can't go out because you're too scared. Darde, you're scared. You're scared. You can't leave your house. We're out and about, man.
And I can stand by my beliefs because I live it. I'm with him. Right? I'll do it again. Come back. Right? And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say that we've got 8 beautiful children, and you call them your children, didn't you? The 6, elder 6.
Smart man. Your son's you.
Right? We've got our 8 beautiful children that are called the Rainbow Family, but are haters. Right? But I stand by my principles. I call out the black racist and I call out the white racist. And I do it in real life. And you've seen it and observed it for yourself.
That's true.
Hurrah, hurrah.
No, seriously, Banksy, it's true.
I have to say London is the best city though. I mean, I went to LA and stuff and you know, the character of London, man. Big up to London, man. I feel sorry for you peasants out of London like Manny Cinder. You have to immigrate here. He's from Leeds.
Raj, but the point I'm making is that a lot of people say a lot of stuff online, right? But when it comes to real life, they just walk down the street, minding their own business.
They're all pussies, man.
Yeah.
They're all pussies.
For a start, your reactions, right? Hector will tell you. Hector, am I like that in real life?
Definitely.
Anywhere, everywhere I go.
100%.
It's real life.
Yeah.
It's real life.
Listen here, pussies here. Listen here. Look, let me just say something here. 4 years. 5 years. One minute. Hey,
Making a scene in public, I crumble.
hey, the camera's on me, the star. 5 years, you done nothing. I'm here right now in London Bridge. You can't do nothing because you're internet gangsters. Yeah, and you need to grow some tatte for those. Yeah, stop being scared and do what you gotta say. 4 saal ho gaya hone. 24 घंटे. Yeah, crying in the chat. 24 घंटे crying like fuddu. 24 घंटे acting like fuddus. Right? You need to start doing what you say you're gonna do. Yeah? Stop threatening and do it. Obviously, you know, the Raj doesn't want to get beaten up. But stop talking, man. It's been 5 years now. You haven't got a scratch on me, bitches. Rodney Casey, you two kiss together.
Pushed
Kiss.
him into politics, not me.
What
They
does it
said,
do?
no, you've got to study politics.
Show Rodney what you're what true love
And
is. Have you seen that video? Yeah, but oh no! Oh no! Just yeah. Can I say something? Have you seen the video? Yeah, there's a video of Rodney K with Raspic. I'm so glad someone found it. Of Rodney K saying he's black. No. Rubbish! That white!
No, I said good because I
send
know.
it to me, Raj. Send it.
You were black!
It's white.
It's white! We got the photo of him!
Photos everywhere.
It looks like a ginger twat.
I don't know his
He's white. We got white. And he, because he's put his camera on and spoken. Yeah.
That is not,
Yes, brothers.
that is not even
Huh? You see, you are not that color. You're that color. Yeah. How can you suddenly turn color? You're not Michael Jackson, bitch. Are you? Huh? Did that? Suddenly bleached his skin and he's turned freaking white.
Anyway, Raj, I was making a serious point.
Go on.
What I
I see you fucking taking the prime fucking seat.
He took my fucking
Yeah, I know. I want to read the comments, man. I want to read. Yeah, what's up, dude?
I'm homeless. I'm not a bad person. I used to be a carer, but I ended up homeless.
Hey, I'll get on camera, mate, and tell everybody.
No.
Tell him.
No, let him tell everyone.
Nah.
Dover, this fucker's the fucking homeless.
I'm homeless. I'm trying to raise £20 to get me and my girlfriend in a hostel. I'm not out here robbing people or robbing shops. And I'm genuinely trying to get me and my girlfriend a bed for the night. We ain't bad people out here on the
store I
street.
haven't changed.
I've eaten so much food, honestly, I cannot eat no more. Thank you though, guys. I just want to get a bath.
Yeah,
I
tell us a
used to
story.
be a carer before I was on the street. My mum and dad had a domestic relationship, and then I ended up in care myself, got too old for care and ended up on the street.
Do you feel, can I ask you a question? Do you feel the care system let you down?
Yeah. They said they were going to give us more support.
They said what?
They were meant to give us more support than they did.
So when you came out of care, did they give you anywhere to live? Nothing.
No, they gave me a flat, but I ended up having problems with the neighbours and
Right.
paying rent.
A lot of people are just one step away from being in your situation as well sometimes. And you shouldn't mock it, because at the end of the day, it could be you, it could be your brother, it could be your mother, it could be your children. Yeah, and everyone, some people put on hard times, yeah, and all you could do is try and treat everyone like human beings. Instead of being like bitches in the chat, kind of mocking people and stuff, like that could be you. And then what? When the shoe's on the other foot, and you're walking down the street and everyone's ignoring you and treating you like shit, then what's going to happen? You're going to be crying in your sleep.
It was more to do with like they didn't give you the support when you moved into your new place. How
They
to
didn't give me enough. They didn't give me enough support.
yeah, and they didn't help you interact with your neighbours. They didn't help you interact with
They-
society.
They say they're meant to help me sort out my benefits. I don't even get no income, yeah, from the job centre or anything. And from asking the members of the public, trying for a bit of help, yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm not lowering myself to going out robbing people and causing crime. I'm just asking people like yourselves for a bit of help.
And this is one of the problems, right? Because when it comes to homeless people like this gentleman, yeah, they need to have somewhere where they can have their money paid into, because they're supposed to have bank accounts or they're supposed to have an address. And if they haven't got an address, this is the cycle that happens, right? And this is why you're falling through the loop. And it's wrong. It is wrong. When I see people walking in off the coast of Dover and being put up in 5-star hotels, how do you feel?
I'm really fucking depressed and run down.
That's sad. That is really sad.
And not only that, can I just say one big thing, yeah? We might be homeless, yeah? But we all ain't heroin addicts. We're all not like on drugs, do you know what I mean? Everyone's got their reasons for being on the street and not alcoholics, do you know what I mean? Everyone's got their own issues, bro. We're not all drug addicts and pissheads because we're on the street, yeah?
Some of the best people I've met, yeah, have been people on the street. Those guys, you guys are more humble. You crackheads in the street, you're the real crackheads. Because you people are nasty individuals who are sheep here. Some people are suffering, and some of the people I've spoken to, because sometimes I can't give money sometimes because I'm not money, but sometimes I talk to them in it, and I just talk to them. Some of the best people I've met are like you nasty people out there that, you know, just walk past them like they're freaking shit. Yeah.
If you were to go, sorry for me asking these questions, but you've come over and I want to really understand what it is like for you. I want you to express, because we've got an audience here, right? That's, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, from Hyde Park, Speakers Corner, London, yeah? And we're all YouTubers that actually talk about the societal problems. So I want you to express in your own words, number one, how the system let you down. But number two, do you, for example, do you have, because we have food banks in this country now, which we shouldn't have, right? But we've got them. Can you go and access them?
No, we can't, because we're homeless and we got nowhere to store the stuff.
Right, so that's disgusting.
Yeah, so you can only have the amount of food for one day, and that's it.
You carry a certain amount of stuff with you, yeah? Even, like, this is how low society is, yeah? Because I'm homeless, yeah? They think I'm a scumbag. I sleep in the tunnel just down the road here at the top of Bermondsey Street. And every day I'm there, morning and night. I wake up in the morning and it's meant to be a fire exit, yeah? I've not had one issue. No, I'm good. I've not had one problem there, yeah? And they'll slept one side of the bridge the other day, and there's no fire exit signs on the bridge, yeah? On the fire exit. I don't want to sit down. I'm good. I don't want to sit down. Yeah, okay. But there's no fire exit signs on the door, yeah?
You are a genuine person, right, that's homeless, and it's going out live, and this is important because...
And the police are moving us on, and we're not even causing no crime, mate, yeah? They're threatening to arrest us for sleeping in a fucking doorway when we got no other fucking opportunity, no other option, bruv.
How long have you been homeless for?
Over 7 months. Over 7 months, so like 2.5 years, 3 years in total. In total, I've been homeless 3.5 years.
So can I ask you, and I'm not, yeah, I know you're having enough. I'm not looking down. I'm so sorry. I want you to express yourself.
Yeah.
What is it like during the winter? Yeah, that's fine. What's it like? Do you want a light? We've got a light here. Do you want to tell us what it's like in the winter time? Because in the summer, it's probably a little bit better.
I've woken up with snow on.
Speaking to some guys in, I don't want to say the area, but they were homeless. One of the guys was wearing a suit, and he literally had a 9-to-5 job until around 4 months ago. Now he's homeless. He literally had a 9-to-5 job, had a flat and stuff, but because he can't pay rent, he's on the street now. One of the things the guy said to me, he said that, look, if you don't give money, like he said that giving clothing can help as well. Like he said he needs socks a lot. And that sounds a bit weird. Is that true? Like the guy said to me, if you ever see me next time, if you look, a lot of people chuck socks away and stuff like that. Like, is the clothing important as well? If someone gives you clothing rather than...
Clothing and footwear are really important. I've worn 3 pairs of trainers out in the last 2 weeks. My soles are going on these trainers as well. I've got really bad feet, yeah? My soles are actually perishing through on these trainers. I don't get no...
Next pair. How do you get the next pair of trainers?
I'll be honest, I'll go and find them from a clothes bank.
Are they provided by the government or...?
Yeah, bins out in the street that people throw their trainers at.
Okay, and you go and raid them?
Yeah.
Why can't they, right, in the society we've got in Britain, why can't they have shops that are charity, you know, where people just go and they go in and they go and take it?
Yeah. You know, like they do in
war
situations.
They get a bath, they get clean clothes, and they move on.
Yeah, like they do in war situations where they have clothes, food, toiletries, and all that. Yeah, why can't you have that?
And I don't mean, I'm not, if you don't want to answer, don't answer, right? You don't have to. How do you keep yourself hygienic? Where do you go to wash?
In public toilets, but it's really hard because of people looking down their nose at you even more because you're having to wash in a public toilet.
So, within this area, how many public utilities have they got for you to have your wash and what have you? Because it's like most of them has been shut down.
And there's ones you have to pay for. Try charging a homeless man £1.50 in some toilets, 50p in others.
in the UK, 2022.
So do you not have a family member that you could use as an address to get money? No.
I don't talk to my family because of the domestics and I was beaten up by my father.
So well, that's quite often the case. It's because people can't go to their family because they get abused or they were abused by their family, so their family is the last place. I'll be so sorry. So sorry.
Is there any chance if I give you what I have, would you get me some cash off? Just get off the street because I am knackered.
I don't have that much on me. If I had that much on me, I would give you more. I'm telling you, I would. Honestly, I don't.
I'm just really fed up, mate.
But he needs somewhere to sleep. So can you not go to a hostel for a night?
I'm trying to raise the 20 quid for me and my missus. I've got to get £20 for me and £20
How much have you
for
got
her.
there?
I've got about 7 quid here.
I've got my cash. Yeah, no cash.
That's the problem of today's society,
That is what the
isn't it?
society, yeah.
Could you do me a favour? I know you guys are probably thinking you're homeless, you're taking the piss, but at the same time you understand my situation is hard, yeah? Which I appreciate you, yeah? Like, some people don't even talk to us like this, you know? But if I give you the cash I have, yeah, as I'm giving you something, would you even get a tenner for me from the ATM just over there if I wait across the road? Because I'm not a bad person, brother. But I won't come with you, I'll wait across the road. I ain't that sort of guy, you know?
It's not that kind of a situation. But I don't know, guys. Thank you for your time. And to be honest, let's see if some of the other guys around here can. I mean, you only need like another £5-10, and then you might be all right. Anyone online? Unfortunately, that's what I mean. I don't actually have any cash. But I'm sorry. I know. That's it. That's what I mean. We gave all the change. But look, have a little talk to the guys around here and see if you can raise the rest.
If everybody just gave you £1, you'd have enough.
Exactly.
Thank you, yeah?
Thank you.
We're going to be watching instead of what they do. Give him money. Let's see what other people do.
Okay, let's move on. What were we talking about? To be honest, it is a bad state of affairs.
When a man knows this shit, he knows this shit, right?
The thing is, like, when you shouldn't judge it, because, like,
Yeah, I'm not walking to an ATM.
Are you an artist?
With a homeless guy.
no.
I'm not walking to an ATM with a homeless guy. I'm sorry. There's a security issue to be considered.
We all gave him money, right? I want to see how many of these youngsters that talk liberal.
No one carries cash. No one carries cash.
But I put £1 coin. I want to see how many of these liberals actually hand him money. Out of that crowd, only one bloke.
Look.
Yeah, that is the problem. I mean, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Only one bloke out of that crowd. One bloke.
There he goes. People.
And this is why society stinks.
It does.
And I understand that people think, okay, they might be on drugs, they might be buying beer, they
Doesn't
might.
make any difference.
But let's be honest about it. If you were fucking.
Oh, it's no, it's just a live stream, isn't it? We're just like.
It seemed like I might be interrupting you. What's your name?
How's it going? You right?
We make it famous.
We've got a lot of degenerates on there, yeah. We've got a lot of degenerates on there that are watching. The people we like, well. You but the puddy does out there.
People actually like us. And we're all
people like it. It's like a mixed crowd. Half of them hate us, half of them like us.
It's like, what brings these people together? What can these people be selling? Like, what's going on here?
We're made a live stream in 2018. Now let me tell you what kind of like makes us all think we all speak our mind.
Okay.
Like every single one of us are people that say it straight.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I normally don't change myself. It's just that most people are just using card and stuff, like it's just the way it is.
Sorry? No, I told him, I'll buy you some food, I'll buy you a drink, but I don't give you money.
Yeah, we've done that.
Huh?
It's funny he didn't accept that.
What?
we've offered that, he didn't accept it.
No, he wanted any food, he didn't want any drink. But because I don't know what he's going to spend the money on. He might spend it on drugs, he might spend it on food. That's up to him. Obviously, it's up to him whatever he spends his money on. But I don't want to support him with his habits that are being destructive for his own health, basically. I'd rather try and support him with some food or some drink.
It's a complicated problem though.
It's a difficult one. Because you've given what you've given to him without any judgment, without any, any prerequisites. You've given it unconditionally, which is an amazing thing to do. And I'm very blessings for doing that. You've done a very good thing. But for me, I still have that, no, I can't give you the money because you might spend it on drugs, you might spend it on alcohol.
I'll be honest with you, like sometimes just talking to somebody and treating them like a human being and having a word with them, and then because that's what I try to do. I haven't got a lot of money, and it looks like I have, but I don't. Yeah. I know the way I do. I look very, very rich. Yeah. Oh, we got a guest here. Yeah. So
fucking go love this.
I'm gonna go stand over here and ignore everything.
So although I look like I'm rolling in cash, I'm not. Yeah. But one thing you can do is just talk to people like human beings, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
and have a conversation with them. What the problem is, and maybe even direct them to somewhere. Like I normally know certain places where they're giving food away for free.
He's in that situation partly because maybe he doesn't feel value in himself as a human being and what he can give to others. You by talking to him and acknowledging and respecting him, you're saying.
You also have to always remember one thing: everybody's one step away from being that guy.
Of course, we all are.
We're lucky that some people have got families. Like you have a family, but a lot of people might get into that position you don't know. And especially now, a couple of weeks ago, I met this dude. Like he was literally dressed in a shirt and tie. He was sitting on the floor in an area, and obviously he had a homeless thing on it. I was like, "What's going on?" He said a month ago he lost all his job, he lost everything, and he couldn't pay the rent. He's now on the street. Just 6 weeks before that, he was the same person walking past the people that are on the street.
I wanna talk about someone. My mum told me this actually. I went and visited my mum last week, right? And she was saying that someone that she knew had been in a loving relationship with his wife. Yeah, they had a row, escalated, not to violence, but she decided that she didn't want any relationship. Chucked the man out. The man, in the meantime, has got children living in the house, so he leaves the house to her with the kids. Got nowhere else to go, and because he's so concerned about what's happened, yeah, he started drinking. This man started drinking, and she said within the course of 3 weeks, that man was now an alcoholic. He was sleeping on the beachfront. Am I lying?
No.
And she said that this man was a pillar of the community, right? And I actually think that there is something in our law that needs addressing. And that is when families split up, yeah, that there should be a safety net. Just like we've got a safety net for unemployed, for people, whether it be the woman or the man that needs to walk away because the relationship's failed, to assist them and help them. Yeah. Now, I want to ask this gentleman here, and I'm not judging you at all, right?
He's on the spot now. He's
no.
He's the kind of like, the barometer of what is right and wrong.
How do you feel seeing someone in British society, and I'm not talking about colour, I'm talking about a British citizen, whatever, right? How do you feel knowing that our society doesn't cater for people like that who have got problems, but walk-in immigrants given 5-star housing, and we've got people suffering in this country living in 2-bedroom flats with 7 kids, You know, people like Kim walking around, not getting the facilities it needs. And we're giving millions to Ukraine to fight a war. We're giving millions to China, who've got space missions. We're giving millions away all over the world. And we're not looking after our own. How do you...
Jumping in.
This is a tricky one, to be honest. This is a tricky question.
News nights of pubs.
Well, the thing is, like, ultimately, like, when you say our own, like, I don't actually believe our own is just Britain. I believe our own is human beings. Like, we're all human beings. The boundaries that are between us, boundaries that are between us are ultimately they're imaginary boundaries that are between us, imaginary borders. I'm British because I'm born in this land, you know, but my parents were born in a different part of the world, kind of thing. But we're all human. We're all the same at the end of the day. So we, as human beings, I feel that what do we want to do as human beings? We've got this life. Who knows why we're here? Who knows what we're doing here? But all we can do is try to serve others. That's all we can do, that to try and make our lives feel valuable, to try and make this life that we have, so we can try and serve others. But why do we have to serve a certain community of people? Should we not try and serve everyone, basically?
No, I understand where you're coming from.
Like, that's very hard to do, to try and serve everyone.
I understand where you're coming from. And I'm please don't take this as any offence, right? I'm having an open conversation, right? So, for me, I look at it like this. We need to look at others, but even you yourself, right? Even you yourself would put your family above your neighbours, right?
Myself above, like, other people as well.
And that's how I see British citizens. And I think that our country can't find the finances to have lateral thinking, to put down any blueprints, to think for the future, 1 or 2 steps ahead, if they don't understand the amount of numbers coming in.
At the same time as well, we're not living in a... At the same time as well, we're living in a world now, which, understand what you're saying, that we need to look after the people that are around us, and the people that are around us are essentially, you've circled that people around us as Britain. But we're living in a global world now. What happens in Ukraine, there's a war in Ukraine, it's affecting us economically. What war do you know in the past that's affected us economically in the same way? Like, we're living in a completely global world. What happens in one country, what happens to one person has a ripple effect on the whole world now, basically. We've got to look at things globally. Think globally, act locally, that kind of...
No. And I'll tell you for why, right? The best civilizations in the world have been those that have had borders, right? Because it's just like your front door at night. You lock it so that you can't get burgled, right? You have to have somewhere where at some point you say, this is our perimeter, and anyone who's coming in, we need to know who you are, what you want, and why you want to come here. And then if you come in, you get given the same rights as the rest of us, but the same responsibilities.
I understand that, but at the same time, when what we need to do is it starts from what we take in. What we take in is food. We need to cut, if we want to have that responsibility as Britain, as in only looking after Britain, we need to cut that and be completely self-sustainable. Energy only from Britain, food only from Britain. That's the only way of only looking after Britain and being the way you've said.
Seen in the Ukraine situation,
the best way that we can live as a society is by looking after our own and having our food and energy source from locally, basically.
So you've seen in the Ukraine situation, once there's a kind of issue in a different part of the world, and because the UK is so reliant on certain things from those countries or from those areas, you know, things are going kaput. I mean, right now, I know it's still going to be one of the biggest disgraces to happen in years is there's not been no sunflower oil in our supermarkets. 2 months, and as Asian people, we need sunflower oil.
That shit has gone up in price, man.
You can't buy the stuff.
Put this into your phone. Speakers Corner online, okay? Wake Up UK. No, I'm serious. Wake Up UK. Jupiter affiliated. Raj Speakers Corner and Banksy live. Manny Cinder.
Fuck right. Mika's Corner Online.
That's the only one that matters.
No, the reason I'm telling you this is because you can see this footage.
Not a piss artist, but the only one that's got drinking.
You will be able to see this footage. We're going out live, okay, and so that you can see what's being said for yourself.
We're not gonna talk shit when you leave, though. Don't worry. It's good to have a chat anyway, man.
Take care, guys. Take care. I'll take that as my cue. It's nice to talk to you. It's good to see what you're doing. I like what you're doing. Thank you. Talk about the issue. Yeah. Ideas on board. Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's got something valuable to say. There's no right or wrong. We can all learn from each other.
Discuss, yeah. And we appreciate it.
Through conversation, we come to an understanding.
See how we treat our guests and how we treat people around the world. How we've had a great conversation. The intellectuals that we are. How we managed to turn a pub crawl into news night. Huh? Putidas? Can you believe it? This is the level you're dealing with. Yeah. When I say I'm playing chess, you're playing Connect 4. We have turned a pub into news night. Hey, Putus!
So basically,
you try and do that, Putidas. You can't do it.
So basically, I bought a bottle of just bubbly water.
Yeah. Look at us. We're like the Jeremy Paxman of freaking pubs. Huh?
Jeremy Paxman of pubs. We've had racism, immigration, and homeless. I don't know what else we need to talk about.
No, but this is why they hate us. Because we are too... I want to say it. I'm better than you. I'm sorry. I am.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Dr. Pate! Dr. Pate!
Manny has lost it. He's collectively lost his shit. I'm not even joking. He has lost his shit like beyond recognition. He keeps buying Prosecco. I hate Prosecco. I think it's cat piss, but that's just me.
Pink gin. See, she's going for pink gin.
Jupiter means pink gin. I need anything but Prosecco. Roger's talking, but clearly no one can hear him. You know that, right?
Raj, you know no one can hear you, right? It's only through this.
You can hear a bit though, hopefully. I hope you could hear it.
They can't hear fuck all.
I can't hear nothing. I must have looked crazy then.
Get in.
Oh my god. Alright. So I'll have to say again, yeah. Obviously rewind that bit. What I'll say to you is this. We are making the pub into news night. Yeah? This is what you call the intellectuals, yeah, of London. We could turn anything into something special. No. So that's the thing though, Putidas, huh? You can't do this. This is why you hate us. You want to be us. I don't blame you. They hate us because they want to be us. You want to be us.
I might have to use that.
Okay.
They hate us because they want to be us. That's true.
They're all crying. Jovi Kante crying in the chat. Jovi Kante acting up. Putus. Jovi Kante acting up. Putus. Jovi Kante means 24 hours. And Jula, you need to understand. We are better than you. Football. Look at what did we do? We turned a pub crawl into we turned a pub crawl into BBC Newsnight. Yeah, question time. People are coming to us. Not coming to us to sit here and ask and talk.
This is the autistic pub.
Yeah, the autistic pub crawl. We twisted it. We twisted it all around, man. Second time he's into the toilet now. Yeah, second time.
Conquer that toilet next time.
So today has been a great day. Now, to be honest with you,
there's so much drama occurred over a going.
Dude, man.
And I say every Friday, new pub, new
No.
London. Let's just do it.
You know what I normally do? I normally go to I normally go to art exhibitions on a Friday.
No, we'll come with you.
You know, I go to art exhibitions. That's how I met some of the other people. That's how I found out about this one. So on a Friday or a Saturday, I go to art exhibitions just to meet other artists.
Is that why they said Raj, the blowjob artist?
Oh, the blowjob artist! Oh no! No, that's not true though. That's not true. I think that's. I'm joking. But on a serious note, yeah, I'm thankful for these people to come. Like my artwork, like I said, I know you lot think I'm wasting my time, but I'm telling you something now. When you got talent and you put hard work in it and you keep persisting, you're gonna do what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's just about waiting and being prepared and being patient, bitches. Nothing comes easy.
I wouldn't be shocked if someone just dropped the load right over there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through what happened earlier though next time. I've actually got video footage, exclusive video footage, but it's up to Jupiter if I play it though. You know, from earlier. It's up to you.
You guys are.
What you need to do is you need to do the live stream from your.
Put the mic.
Yeah, you need to do the live stream from your opinion because you watched it from beginning to end, so that people can understand the full context. Did you ask them where we can get facts?
Is Wendy there? Wendy! Someone can say, is Wendy Wu there? Wendy! Where's Wendy?
No, he's gonna get embarrassed. I got the pic.
How dare you, Hector?
How dare you, Hector? Racing.
Tonic water!
Tonic water!
Pink gin and lemonade! You bring me tonic water!
Oh, Tappy! Oh, Wendy's here! Wendy, woo! Wendy, woo! Yeah, Wendy's here! The Queen's in the house! Tomorrow's the
You would be proud of me, mate!
Yeah.
That story! Yeah, Wendy.
It's corner asking for a blowjob from Raj.
Go Speaker's Corner asking for a blowjob from Raj.
Yes. Raj's number is now written on the toilet walls of this pub. and ring it. It'll go to his number instead. Oh, these shadows watching us at a pub in the middle of the night. Now, if you get on with us, cool. That's fine, like Wendy Wu and everyone. But the rest of you pussies out there, live your life. Stop being such boring little bitches. Victoria West is saying, oh, it's too stingy, man. Irish Flame is saying, you think you... That's going so fast, you need to, like, thingy. You need to think it. What's that? Dude, I think you got it. Wendy, woo. Not you. So, Nodobus. Who is Nodobus?
Oh my God, that's that.
Oh, it's a lady from Ralph's. Where's Ralph the Bigot Indian? Huh? Where is he? You know? Oh, you're Nodobus. I don't think I know. Yeah. No, it's good. It's going too fast. Oh, Hector's coming back. We had an exclusive earlier. We had an exclusive earlier. Toilet gate.
He got an exclusive on what happened earlier when the cameras were off, but he caught some of it on footage and he will talk about it, and I want to hear his version of it.
I'm going to be writing a book. A movie's coming out. A movie's coming out starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
Denzel Washington is
And Jupiter's going to be played by Julia Roberts. and I'm going to be played, obviously, I don't know, I'm going to play myself, because there's no one that can play me, unfortunately. Banksy, you're going to be Danny DeVito. Danny's going to be Shah Rukh Khan. Sorry, Shah Rukh Khan. No, we'll call him Amitabh Bachchan. Screw Amitabh Bachchan.
I'll play as Danny DeVito in this role.
Yeah, sorry about that. I apologise.
Did Hector go to the toilet again?
No, he's going to go.
What's happening? I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's just... Alright. This ain't a question and answer, Tarquin. This ain't a question and answer. We're basically having fun at the pub. Don't say that you're gonna get turned off.
Big up Nadaverse or whatever her name is, sorry. I just saw it go up. She's yeah, very intelligent lady.
What's happened about your new prodigy, that lady MK?
Big up MK. How many of the marriage has she had over the last few days?
No offense here, when I watched it, I heard it saying people use too much music everywhere. Why said music playing in the background?
Yeah, I heard your comment. You said, can you lower the music or something getting hard on?
No, those days are gone, I think.
Is it true that you said you want to marry Amy K?
Let me say something, Amy K, if you want to marry me, I want the money. You have to give me the money.
Yeah, but I heard rumours that I heard rumours
that you have a troll account.
Amy K in the chat.
I don't have no, she's not. I don't have no. Also, yesterday I turned onto your lot's channel, and that lady Amy K, she was saying too much music in the background of people, and there was music playing in their background.
And then you had it.
I was like, what?
We're expecting that.
What? Anyway, I don't know, should we end the live stream or should we let them talk to them a bit more? Yeah.
I mean, let's give it to Jupiter, because Jupiter's not a vegetarian and a vegan bumpity.
Put the microphone, let Jupiter say something.
Let it go, Rod. Let it go.
Amy K, you're a very beautiful lady, yeah, and you're very well educated. You need to do a little bit more for Speaker's Corner Online than eat steak in front of vegans. Maybe jiggle the buzzers a little bit, yeah?
Okay, so ABK, can you please jiggle the booty? So,
oh my God.
So on that note, big up Jupiter, big up Raj. We're gonna do a rap here. Banksy's gonna come. No, Banksy's gonna do a rap. It's called a booty rap. Then my boom bye bye. Then my yeah, shut your mouth.
Wrap it up.
Why don't you go and watch the TV? Why do you like us on Speaker's Corner? Is it because we make you hornier? I know, Rodney, you're still there. You know that we see your art at the fair, but it wasn't that good. You put a little tiny Thai lady in a mask and a hood. You made her do doggy style. I'm gonna put you on trial. Latest, guys.
Booyaka. I bet we got Raj and ATL coming up with the final song.
What I would say to you, yeah, all evenings need a good song, yeah? And when we end the show, we always go, in the chat, Jovicante acting up, photos, Jovicante acting up, photos. So, Jovicante 24 hours, you're crying all day, little bitches. Why you need to understand the Rajana is there to stay. Now I'm an artiste. Not a piss artist, I don't think, but a real life artist. A real life artist. I said to you before, I got more talent in this little pinky finger than you got in your entire generations. Your entire lineage, bitches. And this is why the Raj cannot be stopped. Big up to the rule shut up Punjab, the Raj.
This is Raj's night, and the feeling's right. This is Raj's night, oh what a night.
So, unless I see 20 files in the chat, we're going to end the chat. Right?
End the show.
So, individuals. End the street. Shut your fucking mouth, Banksy. Because you're the cameraman. Right? So, 20 individual separate files in the chat. We're going to end it. Right? We're not talking about the same person. We're not talking about the same person firing the same fire. We're talking about different people.
Hey, Hector's been going hostage.
Different people. Okay, what we got? We want 20 different people. 20 different people putting a fire in the chat. Or if not, we're gonna end the live stream.
I wouldn't put it past. So we have to go.
20 different people.
Fire in the chat. End the live.
Or do you want us to go? We got one. What we got? One. We got one. We got two. Well, same person. Alright, Raj is the referee. We got one person doing two. What we got? We want to end the live stream. Same person again. Same person. X is back. Okay. We got two. We got three. We got three. Fire in the chat. 3 people. We need 20. We got 20. Who on the mic?
You're the only one that.
Okay, looks like we're gonna end the chat. Or in the live stream.
Oh, Tesco, I think using
I ain't joking, guys. I don't share. I don't do sharing.
That's okay.
And you can see.
You don't do sherry.
You shoved onto the sofa.
Okay, well,
Did you see that?
No, put it, Mike.
Did you see that in Turkey? Yeah, the Pakistanis are confirmed.
the speakers come online. Pakistanis back from Turkey.
Someone can say Islamophobia now, because Pakistan, the Turks, the Turks are proud of the Pakistanis because they're harassing Muslim women and children. Oh my God, no one can call him Islamophobe. Even in Turkey, they're sick of you. Like even in Turkey, they say we can't do with the Pakistanis here. And so the Pakistanis, seriously, the Pakistani embassy put out a.
The Turkish embassy has because they rape and not rape.
They're taking photographs of women and children.
So this is ban Pakistanis from taking photos because they keep taking photos of women and children, and they have to put up a press statement to Pakistan. You can't put him Islamophobic though. Beastie, you're Muslim women. Yeah, you know Pakistanis go to Turkey, yeah? They've been harassing Muslim women. Pakistan has put a basic embassy that they have to stop because they're making Pakistan Islamophobia. No. In here, they say Islamophobia. What they're going to Pakistani phobe? 16. Sorry, embarrassed. What's your excuses now? No, seriously. There you go. What's your excuses now in Turkey? What's the excuse? There's no excuses now. Well done for finding that one. Well done.
Yeah, so I'm not sure who it was on Speakers Corner Online, but I did alert Raj from the Post about Turkey highlighting that Pakistani men coming to Turkey and taking perverted pictures, photographs of Muslim women and Muslim children. I repeat, Pakistani men coming to Turkey, taking perverted pictures of Muslim women and Muslim children in Turkey. So that was a very sad incident, a very sad situation. I hope to God on Satya Pacha that the men coming from Pakistan to Turkey will hopefully learn common sense. I don't know about that, but I hope to things are sorted out. So where are we?
We didn't get 20 fires in the chat.
We didn't get 25 in the chat, so we're going to have to end the live stream and let the mayhem continue. Shall we give them one final chance? So it is now 11:10. Unless we see 20 individual different accounts fires, we shall end the stream. Raj, just end the live stream unless we get fires in the live stream.
I'm sorry. Oh, cigarette. I don't smoke.
Obviously, you know, the live stream had to end at some point. And we have to move on and had time to go home. I'm still sober, don't drink, thank God. Unfortunately, the people around me have consumed a lot of alcohol, so we're not sure how long they can go on for. Me, I'm pretty tired already, to be honest with you. But, like I said, great day today. Got my artwork, hopefully, you know, if anyone wants to go to the exhibition, it's down Boomer Gallery from tomorrow's night, 11 to 6. And Monday and Tuesday, 11 to 6. So if you want to come down there, I'm not going to be there, but you can come down there. Yeah. Anything you want to say before you go?
His emotions and his psyche. Anything you want to say?
We've had a nice night, and no, come on! I thought it was going to be an.
Say it. I used the toilet 3 times today. 3 times in it. Well done.
No, in all fairness, right? In all fairness, I want to say this, right? The lady did come and solve the situation, right? And there's a lot of publicans that wouldn't, right? I do, and I do feel that I could see the hurt in her that she wasn't like that. Right, but unfortunately, people have to understand that if somebody is not, for me as a white person, right, and this might be classed as white privilege, yeah, but when you see another white person who's not got a badge, there's no indication. No, there's no indication of who they are, and they're talking to somebody and stopping somebody, and you can't see any feasible reason because you know you're spending money here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right, and you're part of a group that's going to spend a lot of money here. You think to yourself, well, why am I being stopped? And when my husband comes, I've been married 20 years, right? My husband comes and tells me, I can't believe just what's happened. You know, I'm going to react like that. And I did. But what she did come and sort it out, and I've got to give her credit for that.
Yeah, and we've managed to use the toilet 8 times altogether.
20 times.
Separately. Not together. Let me just rephrase it.
I just went to the loo and I pissed all the way down the stairs. No, I didn't.
I didn't. I do need to go again.
I just pissed up the wall.
I'm never coming back to this part of London again.
But to be fair, she did come to apologize. Yeah.
And wanted to explain
make amends. Yeah.
But then again.
And I do genuinely believe that it was because she has people coming in all the time. I do genuinely believe that.
Yeah. That response.
Now, obviously,
That response. Yeah.
let me just say that, look, it doesn't make sense because exclusive footage, I'm the narrator of the story, so I will determine what the truth is.
Raj has exclusive footage of the horses.
I'm the only one here throughout the whole thing.
I think that you should do a show where you explain it all from your because I was here with you when it all kicked off, right? And explain it from your position. But I do want to say this, right? It would have helped as well if she had people skills. Because when I went to her, I went to the lady and I said, excuse me, this is what I said. This is what I said, Banksy. Excuse me, is there a problem? My husband wanted to use the toilet. And she went,
Exclusive.
no. Well, all right. I'll hold it.
Well, we're holding it for the Raj show. This is all gonna come. No, you know what? Toilet gate said on the Raj's channel.
The good thing is that you've got the footage, so when I tell you what she said to me, you're going to understand why I kicked her.
Guys, would we all agree next Wednesday we will fully divulge Toilet Gate? Yeah, because that's when me and him do the show. Unless you want to do it next Monday.
Look at him, he's trying to use it for his own fucking life.
Not my live stream.
Do you want to do it, Raj?
Who do you want, babe?
Banksy.
Banksy, Speaker's Corner, or Raj?
Not mine. I don't want to go Toilet Gate on mine.
You want to do it on Monday?
No, just do it on the weekend.
Hold on.
Wednesday. It's the usual show.
I don't mind giving it to you guys.
So Wednesday is the most usual show.
In fairness, because it's me, Banksy, Raj, and you have come on.
Can I ask you a question? Is it true that Christopher Nolan is in talks to direct Toilet Gate, the movie?
Wednesday at what time?
8 till 9, that's the time.
8 o'clock Wednesday. We'll go on and we'll discuss it fully. You can say you from your perspective. I'll say from mine, and he'll say.
We're gonna have a teddy bear so you can say where you got hurt on the teddy bear.
These two guys' perspective, because that was even funnier. I turned round to see him cacking himself, and him half fucking like, yeah.
But to be fair,
Remember one thing. I am the only sober one. I'm the one that's got the footage. Oh, you're sober as well?
very sober.
So let's just say I'm the only one that hasn't drank any alcohol. Yeah, the only one that's drank alcohol, the only one that was sitting through the whole thing, and the only artiste here who's capable of actually...
Piss artist.
Yeah, piss artist or artist.
So we have to have Raj there. Yes.
Which brings me back to what I was going to say earlier on.
Yeah.
Raj, tonight is been, in fact today, has been your day. Thank you for having us for a very good exhibition. Your artwork was lovely.
There you go. You got a good note. That's a good note, man. About me. The good note about me. Yeah, so
It's all about Raj. It's all about Raj.
of course it's about me. Of course it's about me. Of course it's about me.
Guys, are we going to end this?
Yeah, end it now, man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are ending the show now. So, peace. Bye. Yes. Like and subscribe, and then come back Wednesday.
All about me. All about him. What happened to Hector? What happened to Hector? Just for wanting to go to the toilet.